Now redo your list and keep it under $150.
People ask me for advice all the time, like, oh man, like what age should you tell your kids that Santa doesn't exist? Here's an answer: when you can no longer afford their Christmas list. It's not rocket science. One year my son gave me his Christmas list, I was like, yeah man, he ain't real, I'm sorry. This is a ridiculous list. What is wrong with you? We can go halvesies. Daddy could put something on it. Come on, ridiculous list. My second kid came out with the worst list. This was his list. He's like, look, Dad, I need a smartphone, some Air Jordans, and an iPad. I'm like, whoa, player.
Santa don't do iPads. Santa does Legos and action figures. To which he responded, well, I feel like I had a pretty good year, so I'm gonna keep it on my list. And then we just uncomfortably stared at each other. And finally I was like, well, I'm Santa Claus. I didn't want to tell you. I was hoping that your friends would tell you, and then I would avoid it. But you have backed me into a financial corner with your $3,000 Christmas list. Now redo your list and keep it under $150. Right? Wipe your tears. Wipe your tears. It's like we had a young crowd. Here's some good parenting advice. This is the scariest thing you ever have to worry about as a parent. You ever see your kid do something that lets you know that they're probably going to be an awful adult? Just little things. Just little subtle things that you pick up as a parent that no one else sees, and you're like, this can't be good later. So you just slowly start saving up a little slush fund for them. Go to the bank, yeah, can I get those in unmarked bills? Because what are you gonna do? You're not gonna turn them in. You're not gonna call like the FBI. I just want you to know, my son is a person of interest. You might wanna follow him for a while. It's little things. Like this my son did. He's like, hey Dad, can I get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich without the jelly? No. For one, you just asked for a peanut butter sandwich. Secondly, why wouldn't you want jelly? Nothing goes better together than peanut butter and jelly. It's a sign of a solid relationship. And if you don't believe in solid relationships, that means you're probably not gonna pick up your kids on the weekends you're supposed to have them. It's the little things. It's the little things. The kids got it too easy, that's the problem. Too easy. When I mean two, not the word two, but the number two, too easy. Because they got that two-parent love. Two-parent love is overrated. I'm sorry to say that. It is. I know it's great to have both parents, but not when you're trying to raise an athlete. Because my kids are pretty good in basketball, but they never work on their game because they got that two-parent love. They come home, they got air conditioning, heating, cupboard full of food, video games. Like, why don't you guys go outside and work on your game? It's too hot out there, Dad. It's comfortable in here. Meanwhile, that single-parent kid who doesn't know who his father is hates his home life. Mother's always yelling at him, he's always hungry, so he's never at home. Instead, he's at the park working on his game 6 hours a day, and he is going to destroy my kids. This is why I grabbed my kids and told them, this is why I'm leaving your mom. They're crying, why are you leaving us? Because you won't practice. I don't know what else to do. My hands are tied.
Maybe if you see me every other weekend, you get your act together.
That's all they do. All they do is want. They want the moons, the stars. They want everything. Want. Then you get it for them, and then just let it rot. They always think like they want stuff. Like my kids came up to me, they say, "Hey, Dad, we really need a parrot." I don't know, a $300 talking bird? I can see why you would need that. However, I'm just not going to give it to you. You got to earn it. So this is what you do. You get all A's each quarter. I give you $25 each for each quarter. That's $200. And then if you do that, I'll kick in the third 100. Now, I'm not going to do that, but I'm just trying to motivate them.
It's a non-issue. They didn't get all A's, but they tried. My son one time gets in the car half crying. I'm like, what's wrong with you? I got 2 A's and 3 B's, and now I'm not gonna get a parrot. And I was like, Brock, study harder. It's tough love in the Bozeman household, baby. It's good to be here, though, man. Flew in from Chicago. Yeah. Got a deal on my plane ticket. Chicago, round trip, $192. Yeah. Tax and surcharges, $383. Airlines rip you off. They're the biggest scam ever. They don't even try to hide it. They show you how they ripping you off. That's infuriating. Because you can't call and complain like, hey, we just want you to know before you fly, we're going to rip you off. We're going to show you how to do it so you don't have any stupid questions later.
They itemize it.
They charge you $5 for a September 11 security fee. It's been almost 20 years since 9/11. That should come with the flight. I buy a plane ticket and you don't crash into a building. They're like, nope, that costs $5 extra. I just feel like if you ever on a plane, it gets hijacked, you got the right to stand up and be like, who didn't pay their $5? You about to crash into a building, you skipping on $5? You're a monster. And there was turbulence on top of that. 2 hours of turbulence. They didn't even let the flight attendants up. Everybody's flipping out. Not me. I don't want to die at all. But if I did die, I'd much rather die in a plane crash than an automobile accident. Because if you die in an automobile accident, it's instantaneous. You die in a plane crash, you at least got 20 minutes to try to tie up some loose ends. Plane is crashing, everybody screaming bloody murder. You trying to send that last text out to your boy. Code 10, this ain't a drill. Deactivate my Facebook account. Shut down my email, grab my laptop, delete my cookies. I have no idea what cookies are, but I know they're important to keeping secrets on computers. Don't throw that in the oven, dog. This plane's shaky. I'm always traveling now. I'm on the road like 40 weeks a year. Starting to fly more because I'm getting funnier. Driving too. You ever drive so much and so long you get so bored, just want to crash into a tree? Not enough to hurt yourself, but just enough where somebody had to come over and talk to you. Oh my, are you all right? You're like, hey, what's your name? What's your name, boo? I like being a comic, dog. Get to travel around the country and tell jokes. That's a sweet gig, and I work an hour a day, and that's important. I work more than an hour, I get fired. I do. Gotta know who you are. You ever been fired before? It's nothing you can do. They expect you to snap. They expect you to go off. They even brought in security for me. But what they didn't realize is that I have been fired a lot, and I'm very comfortable with the process. Mr. Bozeman, you're a huge disappointment. No, I'm not. You just gotta learn how to lower your expectations. Stop doing stupid things like relying on me and holding me accountable for my actions. I can't work like that. Security was high-fiving me, that's awesome. Deuces. People ask me all the time, oh man, if you wasn't a comic, what would you be? Probably a criminal. I'll be a good one though, because I'm really smart, as most of you can tell by now. I don't think they can catch me. I'm too smart. Even if they did catch me, I wouldn't care, because I'm pleading insanity, because that's the way to go. People go, man, to plead insanity, you gotta have a heck of a lawyer. Not me, I'm representing myself. Because what screams more crazy than interrogating your own self on the witness stand? Just be like, now me, where was I at on the night of Sunday, December 23rd? Well, I was with you, exactly. How could I committed the crime and we were together the whole time? He's so crazy. Lock him up. So yeah, that's what I do. From Chicago, I actually moved to the suburbs of Chicago. As soon as I moved to the suburbs, I bought a North Face coat to let white people know I was safe. Relax, whiteys, I'm trying to raise a family. Here's my badge. Every black person should invest in a North Face coat. It's a game changer. Police pull you over, they let you go. He's got a North Face coat. Put that gun away, Johnson. Get home safely, sir. Thanks, officer. Here's a Pepsi. All of you, I'm not supposed to get that joke, but a couple of you, I got it. I feel you. Suburban life is great, man. It's one of those really white suburbs. I love it. Thought I wasn't, but I love it. Because I'm the only black person on my block, which means I'm the most important person on my block. Because I single-handedly control the value of all the homes on my block. Don't you dare act like you don't get that joke. I know you get it, right? Not us. We don't. No, not us. Love that power. Throw it in my neighbor's face all the time. See him at Starbucks, I'm like, you better buy my coffee or else I'm gonna have a cookout. Watch the value of your house drop 10 G's. Get to it, Chip. You know what I like. I live in a cul-de-sac, too. Woo! That's prime white people real estate right there. Cul-de-sac, that's your end game. Who knew that a block that ended in a semicircle had such value? I didn't know what a cul-de-sac was till like 4 years ago. I grew up in the hood. There's no cul-de-sacs in the hood. You can't have drive-bys and cul-de-sacs. Unless you hate all three houses. You roll up, you're like, yo, blast them fools, man. All right, now cut the wheel, put it in reverse, creep up a little bit. Blast them fools, man. Cut the wheel again, put it in reverse, creep up a little bit. One more house, stay focused. It's a drive around. Are you uncomfortable? I feel a little tension. Relax. Some of my best friends are white. Does that help? I had dinner at my white friend's house a couple other days ago. We had venison, yeah, which is a deer meat, because he hunts for all his meat, all of it. He's like, Bozeman, man, I don't get it. Why don't you hunt? Well, for a couple of reasons. For one, there's a grocery store 3 blocks away. And that's generally how I like my meat. Already hunted. Secondly, Nike hasn't come out with a hunting suit yet. Nike lets black people know what we can do. No Nike hunting suit, ergo, no Kevin Bozeman out in the woods, smelling like deer pee. Yeah. Soon as Nike come out with a hunting suit, I'm rocking it through the hood. You're like, man, what is you wearing? I'm just gonna show him the swoosh. Oh, word. I didn't even know we did that. Yep, Nike just had a big meeting. Okay, then everybody was there. Jordan, LeBron, Obama. It was a tough call. Let's move to the suburbs. That's what you do. You got a family, you gotta make sacrifices. I got 2 kids. I love them because that's what my lawyer taught me to say. Oh, you don't love your kids? Yeah, I love them, but not unconditionally. That's bad parenting. There's some things they can do. That's all I'm saying. Like, for example, let's just say on a Saturday night, hypothetically, I got drunk. Hypothetically. And then the next morning, I have to get up and take my kid early to his basketball game. And then he has a bad game. Well, I don't love him as much. That's all I'm saying. Like, what is wrong with you? I'm nursing a hangover and you missing free throws? I will leave you at this park. You better work on your fundamentals. I got a splitting headache and you traveling. I got. My firstborn was born a week late. We had to induce labor. Went in at 5 o'clock in the morning. She and him till 1 the next morning. Yeah, still didn't want to come out, so they used forceps, which are head pliers. Grabbed him by the head, yanked him out. Ended up with a fractured skull. ICU for a week. True story. Second kid came out 6 minutes flat, rode out. Pretty sure he's wearing a top hat. It was amazing. Smacked his own behind. Psh. Took the nurse, a little something, something for you. I was like, well, we have our favorite. Yeah, it's true. Everyone has a favorite kid. It's generally not your first one. Your first kid is your practice kid. That's the kid you mess up. You don't have to be a good parent yet. You overlove it. Just comes out wrong. I can't even make eye contact with my oldest. Like, don't look at me, man. Go to your room. I mess you up. I'll turn this down. I'll see you on Tuesday. I admit that I messed him up. I already nicknamed him Mulligan. If you mess up your second kid, you're an awful parent. Stop producing. It's not your thing. This third kid gonna come out right. That's how all bad parents laugh. My kids got all C's. It's time for a bumper sticker. People ask me all the time, well, how old are your kids? My kids are at the age where they take showers. Very long ones. I don't condone it, but it is what it is. My one son takes them in the dark. One day after his third shower, I had to confront him. I was like, hey man, I just want you to know, I know what you up to while you in there. No, Dad. I'm just sitting there thinking. Well, I know what you're thinking about. And when you're done, make sure you collect all your thoughts. No one wants to be in the tub slipping on your ideas. I know you don't want to laugh at that joke, but you can't help it, can you? I say this joke, and I know this is against what you guys believe in, but you guys are going, well, he didn't really say it. He just said thoughts and ideals. What could be wrong with thoughts and ideals? There's nothing wrong with thoughts and ideas. If I can laugh at a parent joke, I can laugh at thoughts and ideals. All I'm saying is I appreciate the way you can tell your age without saying your age. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you my kid take 3 showers a day, you know he's around the age of 13, and you'd be correct. Like stop telling people your age. Just tell people the things you do. They'll be able to figure it out. People ask me all the time, well, how old are you? I take vitamins. That's how old I am. Lots of multivitamins. I went to the doctor a couple of weeks ago. He took 2 fingers and stuck it up my butt. That's how old I am. I am 2 fingers up the butt years old when I go see a doctor. I have 2 problems with that. The first thing is, that's the first time I met that doctor and he got right to it. There was no get to know each other appointments at all. The bigger problem is the last doctor I saw, that's what he did right before he retired. And I think that's horrible. I feel like if you do that to another man, that should be your job, even if you retire or not. Just like, hey, I just want you to know I'm about to retire, but I'll be back next year. Just stick my fingers up your butt, because I know how creepy that is. Thanks a lot, Doc. You got a great Yelp review coming. But not this doc. He did that to me, and the next week, he retired. So, of course, I'm thinking, am I the reason why he retired? Then he stick his fingers up my butt and was like, I can't do this anymore. The temperature's all wrong. So, of course, I see this next doctor, and I'm trying to talk him out of it. And he's like, just relax, it'll be fine. So he drops my pants down, and right before he does the deed, I turn around and I say, I'm gonna see you again, right? And I shouldn't have said that. And we just uncomfortably stared at each other. I just want you to know how old I am. I love being in my 40s, this age. The only thing that's bad about being in your 40s is you gotta be careful. Like sometimes, like you ever get out of the shower and see yourself in the mirror and it completely ruins your day? You're like, ah! I thought the windows were steamed up. Ah! I gotta look at this is hideous. Why am I so pinchable? I'll never be able to lose the weight that I want to lose as long as McDonald's keep randomly coming out with the McRib. I can't turn that down, and I'm ashamed of it. I've never loved a more indescribable piece of meat before in my life. You ever see a McRib? It's a creepy sandwich. Buy one. Take the bun off of it. See if you don't get creeped out. Comes out random times. Every 6 years, the McRib is back. I'm pretty sure there's someone in the back McDonald's warehouse like, man, we just found 8 more boxes of McRibs. What's the expiration date? 1984. Get it out! It's still good. People try to defend it. It's boneless, but they made it look like it's got bones. It's creepy. If the McRib was a human being, it'd be a pedophile. That's how creepy it is. Just hopping out of bushes. Ba-da-ta-ta-ta. It's hard to lose weight in the United States, man. This country wants to keep us fat and unmotivated. So when things go down, we too lazy to fight them. Can't fight somebody when you got the remote and cheese popcorn in one other hand. You can't. All right, I'm gonna let you take this land. But just don't turn the channel, man. The things we come up with. National Pizza Day. What? National Fried Chicken Day. National Donut Day. I lost it. I saw National Donut Day. I put it on social media. It's National Donut Day, or for fat people, a typical Friday. Oh, I lost some friends that day. They were all fat, really fat. One dude even got mad and private messaged me. He's like, hey, my man, you owe me an apology for that joke. I was like, no, I don't. I don't apologize for my sense of humor. He's like, well, what if I said the same thing about black people?
Well, that's a poor example. Because if I eat less, I'll still be black. There's no white diet I can go on. I mean, sure, there are things I can do. I can enunciate my THs, improve my credit score, be quiet in a movie theater, but I'll still be black. That joke should have got a better response. But I get that you guys don't have a lot of black friends. So you don't know if what I said was true. A lot of you guys are going, I have no idea if that's true. And that's on you, because that joke was perfect. I nailed that joke, but your lack of diversity has cost you quality laughs. So now you have to go home and question your life. Eat right, that's what they tell you. You gotta eat right, eat right. I don't like to eat right. Eating right is awful. You go to these specialty grocery stores, you walk around with those smug people judging what you have in your basket. You ever shop with those people? They go up to you, excuse me, sir, I'm just wondering, why would you have romaine lettuce when there's kale right there? Why wouldn't you get kale? Why would you get romaine lettuce? Why wouldn't you get kale? Because I don't like the taste of fresh bushes, that's why. Kale is awful. Kale sounds like the name of an old hippie child. Just, I want you to meet my son, Kale. This is my daughter, Quinoa. And over here is my sexually confused kid, Hummus. Get out the closet, baby Hummus. Daddy loves you. Get it, gotta work out. The last time I actually tried to work out, it's that whole P90X craze. That just sounded good to me. Oh, I can undo 20 years of damage in 90 days? Oh. Remember P90X? For those who don't remember, P90X was a workout video that brought you to the brink of death for 90 straight days. I did it for 2 days. First day I did it, half of it. Second day, I laid in a fetal position, crying. Third day, I just watched the video. I didn't do it, I just watched it. Like a crappy horror movie. I was like, oh, I know how this ends. The black dude dies. Yeah. Just tell us. Here's the problem I have with P90X. They don't tell you that you need to be in shape to get in that kind of shape. Just a little warning for us. Hey, before you do P90X, you might want to take 8 weeks of military training. You can't go Chinese buffet, P90X. That's not how life works. You gotta power walk through the mall or something. I get it, man. I'm not perfect. There are things that I like to do. That's why I like coming here. I like to drink, and I love that everyone here is sober. Love it. Love it. Love it. I don't like hanging out with other drinkers. That's like an awful game show. Hey, you are about to make some questionable decisions, and to make things more fun, we're gonna surround you with more questionable decision makers. Sober people give you a different, real perspective. Drunk people, all they want to do is give you advice. And it's bad advice that you can't understand, but you know it's bad advice because the word that's supposed to be a good word, they make it sound like it's a bad word. Sober? With you, condoms? What? That's all I get. I like to drink. You want to know what my problem is with alcohol? I'll be honest with you people. I'm too good of a drinker. That's my problem. Because I don't black out, and I don't think that's a good thing. I feel like you're supposed to black out. There are some things you're not supposed to remember. When you black out, that's your brain looking out for you. That's your brain basically saying, hey man, I'm really uncomfortable with what's happening right now. You are making decisions that I can no longer support.
So I'm gonna do us a favor and shut off for a little bit. And then when I wake up, we gonna deny. Happy, met a good girl. I'm lucky, man. My baby mama is great. Great. You know how I know she's a keeper? She bought me a mini refrigerator for my bedroom. That's an amazing gift. That's a great gift. A mini refrigerator? I never left the bedroom. It was too good of a gift. She would get mad. Why don't you ever leave the bedroom? Because this is no longer a bedroom. This is a studio apartment. I'm a microwave away from renting this out for $1,500. Because this is what I learned. All men need a man cave. That's what we need. We need a place where we can get away in our own house, get drunk in silence while she's upstairs planning a murder. You wouldn't think women are trying to kill you till you see what they watch on TV. It's very disturbing. Oh, babe, what are you watching? Oh, just snapped on Oxygen. They laugh like old pimps from the 70s. And afterwards, it's a forensic files marathon. I'm going to kill you. Okay. Well, I'll just get drunk while you plot my demise. I pull for married people. Divorce rate is way too high. Way too high. I think the problem is wedding vows. Wedding vows was written in the year 1549. Like, I did research on marriage. Like, now people get married for love, but that's not how marriage used to be. Back in the day, families used to get married. Entire families would get married because it used to be business deals. They used to make themselves more powerful that way. Like, families used to be like, hey, I heard you make rice. Guess what? We make beans. Rice beans, rice beans, rice beans, rice beans. They look so good together. That was marriage back then. And I've always struggled with relationships. So that's why I'm so happy to be in a relationship. Like, my body naturally rejected relationships. That's why I snore. Snoring is just a subtle little way of saying, I'd rather sleep alone. I've never heard myself snore, but I'm pretty sure it sounds like this. Why are you still here? It's just a twin bed. Twin bed's not for relationships. Go on get now. You kick somebody out your bed, it's best to sound like an old black man. It helps. Go on, later. Trouble's coming. Get now. Oh no, you just can't stay. I just have to work in the morning. Go on get. Gotta walk uphill both ways. Come on. Write your own wedding vows. Wedding vows was written in the year 1549 and not once been updated. I would say no to half of them. I wrote my own vows. I think that's important. It may not be important for all of you. Look, if you're happily married, please enjoy these jokes. If you're not, listen up. If you listen to the wedding vows, they sound kind of corny. When you not say no to half of them, for better or for worse? Yeah, and no. Rich or poor, definitely, and nope. In sickness and in health, depends on what she got. I mean. Write your own wedding vows. I don't care what it is. If it's important to you, write it. You promise to support my fantasy football team? That was one of my wedding vows. Women, support your man's fantasy football team and watch your relationship soar. It's important to men. The women don't do that. I don't get it. I don't get why you do fantasy football. You don't have to get it. Just support us. It's a lot of things you do I don't get, but I still support. Like, I don't get why you say you're not hungry, but then when I order something, you eat everything on my plate. I don't get why you think the silent treatment actually punishes us. outdoing myself in this relationship, I'm gonna be honest. Seriously. My girl looks better than me, she makes more money than me, and she's a better parent, clearly. Clearly a better parent. But she sticks around because she loves me, right? Love has a way of balancing things out. Because love makes you do irrational things. Love will make you look at your man and be like, yeah, babe, I'm about to go to Utah and tell some jokes in front of a Mormon. And she's like, yeah, okay, I'll see you later, love you. That's true. Everybody else would be like, wait, what? Where are you going? Okay, don't say this joke, don't say this joke, don't say this joke, don't say this joke, don't say that joke, don't say that joke. Definitely stay away from thoughts and ideas. Don't say that joke, don't say that joke. I wish when I was younger I had a smartphone, a real smartphone, not this crap they're pulling out now as a smartphone. This is not a smartphone. This is just a phone that does things that you're too lazy to do yourself. A real smartphone would make judgments for you after you made a poor one. I would love to have one then. Like just a smartphone. It's like, no, Kevin, I will not let you call your ex-girlfriend at 2 a.m. Whatever, Siri, I love her. I've already ordered you pizza. That's a good call, Siri. You a smartphone, Siri? Are you in love, sir? Yeah. Don't be ashamed. Most of you people here are in love. I can tell. I can tell. You got to put up with things when you're in love. Like laying the same side of the bed with the same person forever. You can tell. You ever see people that's not happily married? There's like a gray cloud hovering over their head. And the grayer the cloud gets, eventually they just give up on life. They just, I just want to outlive them. That's all I want. You got to find balance, man. I don't believe in being completely honest and truthful. No, that's not good for relationships. If I was being honest and truthful, I would have to show up on date 1 in an open-toe sandal to show up how jacked my feet are. I'm never gonna do that. My feet are beyond jacked. My feet are what they call game changers. I treat my feet like I treat my farts. You don't see them till 6 months into a relationship. There's gotta be some sort of commitment before you see these things. I think I love you. Well, let me show you something. Why are you showering with your socks on? Because I care for you, girl. You are not emotionally ready to deal with this. You're afraid to love. You gotta be crazy to love someone. Seriously, to love another human being, you gotta be a sociopath. There's nothing crazier than to love another human being. You don't believe me? Just listen to how people in love talk. It sounds crazy. I'll give you my heart, my mind, and my soul. Whoa, slow down, greedy. You get one of the three. I would argue that love is more psychotic than the word psychotic. Like if you look on a crazy chart, be like insanity, psychotic, love. Like love make you slash tires and burn down people's houses. Exhibit that. Love will make you send 20 unanswered text messages. And you so crazy, you respond to the last 3 yourself. You ever did something that nutty, send a text, you're like, you're probably not responding because your battery died on your phone. You've probably been in a work meeting for like the last 6 days, that's why I haven't heard from you. Just anyway, I'll be at the bar down the street from your house, let me know what's up. Love will make you sit in someone's bushes for 4 hours. Just to see them. She come walking past, you hop out, I just want to make sure you safe.
Just want to make sure you safe, girl. You know the only reason why I'm not safe because you're in my bushes, right? Sitting there with Cliff Bar rappers everywhere, you psychopath. Well, you know how I feel about real sugar. I like the agave. That's how crazy people talk. I just like the agave. I don't. This is how crazy love is. Love is the only thing in life where it's not enough to just show a person that you love them. You understand what I'm saying? It's not enough to just show a person how you feel from day to day. Even if you do math, you have to show your work. But that's not good enough for love. You always have to constantly tell that person that you love them. Have a good day, love you. Mwah. Miss you so much, love you. Mwah. If you don't say you love them, you got real problems. Why don't you ever say you love me? Because we live together. I just kind of thought that was implied. I'm sitting here watching episodes of The Bachelorette eating gluten-free pasta, you raging lunatic. How do you not know that I love you? You think I did stuff like that when I was single? Really? Is that how you thought I lived my life? Bozeman, what you up to tonight? Oh man, just chilling, watching The Bachelor, gnawing on raw quinoa. You know how I get down on Saturday night and get cray. You don't do that with anything else in life. Where you have to confirm what you're already doing, nothing. It can be the simplest stuff. Hey man, you want to go play some football? Yeah, I go play some football. Just as long as some point when we playing football, you stop and tell me that we playing football. That's a little weird, but sure. Hey man, that was a great catch. Thanks. You know why that was a great catch? Because we playing football. You know how much that mean to me that you just said that right there? I mean, I knew he was doing something. There was people clearly trying to tackle me. But until you said we was playing football, I wasn't really sure we was playing football. But now that I know we playing football, you better believe I'm gonna be playing football with you every day. I'm gonna always be open for your passes. No more holding, no more pass interferences. Sometimes just gonna call your phone and be like, hike, and hang up. You guys have been really fun. Thanks for coming out tonight, huh? How about it?